Hi there. So how are you today? You know, the other day, just my friend, she just sent a message and she said hello and she said, how are you? They were the first two things that she said in her message that she left. And I just felt this, when she said, how are you? So that's why I thought I'd include it in all the videos now. How are you? How are you feeling? How are the videos making you feel? Are you feeling more empowered? Are you feeling more like the love that you truly are? In this video, I wanted to share something that came up in my previous channel that I thought was so important to share so that you can start thinking outside the box today. Yeah, we're trying to think outside the box. So in this video, I wanted to share some light on being bullied, right? Especially for those of you out there who were bullied in your childhood, especially at school or high school, right? If you were one of those people that were bullied. One day, I was at a gym in the city. I was 21 by now. Oh, sorry, no, 24. I'm trying to think. 21, I was still in South America. Okay, so 24. I'm at the gym. I was back in Australia. I just started this new job and there was a gym around the corner. I'm on the treadmill going for it. And this young man walks up to me and he asked me, did you go to such and such school? And I said, yeah. And I thought, it's just picking me up, like pickup line. And then he started going into this whole explanation of he remembered me and all of this, from school. And I was like, oh, that's nice, And for the life of me, I couldn't remember him, But he had come much later at school. Anyway, the point of the conversation was that he started going on about how much he'd been bullied at school. And I remember after he left, walking back to work thinking, what is he talking about? Nobody bullied anyone at my school. They were all good kids. Like, that was, I just couldn't understand it. And it was beyond me at the time. No one got bullied at my school. They were all nice kids. But then when I start to think about it, right? All through school, I spent all my time in the library, my whole primary school. Until I got to high school, I didn't make any friends. I didn't see the point. I would spend my whole time in the library reading because I wanted to learn. I wanted to understand this world. I wanted to know how this all works. I wanted to know everything I could about the world. I was so fascinated and so obsessed with this world. Everything, the clouds, how do the clouds form? How does it rain? Why does it rain? Like all of it. My mind was always on questions like that. I didn't have time to be out there looking at. So that was probably the first reason. I was always in my own little world, Now, having said that, being in my own little world, I'm going to describe to you what I looked like when I was going through primary school, just to give you an idea. This is going somewhere, so stay with me for a minute. I'll see if I can dig up an old photo, but I don't know if I've got any at the moment to show you what I actually look like, if I could post it up there so you can have a good giggle. So as I was going through school, by the time I was 10, or maybe before that, but I know I was 10 when I was already using reading glasses. I was reading that much. I'd worn my eyes out. So I was reading glasses. Yeah, I had the reading glasses, right? And at the time, reading glasses, they weren't common and they weren't fashionable, right? We're talking the 70s, right? Unless they were sunnies, you're wearing sunglasses, at the beach. These were reading glasses. Reading glasses were not cool in my day. I didn't care. I needed them to keep reading because my words were starting to get blurry. So I needed the glasses. I didn't care what I looked like with the glasses on. Then the other problem I had is that I've got really thick hair. And as it grew longer, my mum would tie it up so tight and I would come home with a headache from it being so tight, anyway. So she decided, we'll cut it all off. So I would go to school with boy short hair, which again, in those days, was not a fashion, right? So here I am with boy short hair and these goggles, like looking like Mr. Magoo, now that I think of it. My teeth were super crooked. By the time I was 13, I had braces. So glasses, short hair, braces. I looked amazing. So You know, when I started telling that story originally on my other YouTube channel, it was just about him being bullied and I wasn't. And at the time, I thought, well, it was because I was always in the library. Like, you know, no one was in the library. I was the only one in the library. Trust me. There was no one else but me and the librarian. All the other kids were outside playing, right? Nobody was interested in being stuck in this room with me. So it was pretty much just us. You know, the librarian's like, oh, what do you want now? You know, and I'd be like, well, you know, I need more. Give me more. I need to read more. So I was in the library and I thought that was it. That it was because I wasn't around anyone. But kids get picked on anywhere. You don't have to be, you know, out in the play. Eventually I have to leave the library to go back to the classrooms and things like that. Or there's moments where, you know, you're not in the classroom or the library, you know, that you could get picked on. You know, there's always a moment. I have to go to the bathroom. Easy for someone to, you know, decide to start, you know, beating me up in the bathroom because I'm so weird, you know. What didn't occur to me at the time when I was doing my original video was looking back at how I actually looked. I was a prime candidate for bullying. The short hair, I'm talking short. The glasses and the really crooked teeth that eventually ended up with a mouthful of braces. You know, and really hairy legs. I looked like a monkey. My arms and my legs were so hairy that I should have been picked on, but I wasn't. You know, it never occurred to me what I actually looked like because so many people seem to think that they get bullied for how they look. And to be honest, I was always in my own little bubble. I was never concerned with what other people were doing, ever. I was always in my own little bubble of what I could learn today. What am I going to learn today about this world? I need to learn. So I put it to you today. If you were one of these people that was bullied in school, in high school, whenever, I want you to really, really think back to the thoughts that you had about yourself. What were you focusing on at the time? What were you focusing on before the bullying or during the bullying or any of it? What were you focusing on? Because I know for me, I didn't have any time to focus on anything that didn't have to do with learning about this world. I had no time for anything else. There was no other thoughts in my head but what can I learn today? And then I would be fascinated with what I'd learned today. What can I learn tomorrow? What can I learn? And yet I was the biggest geek ever at school. You couldn't have asked for more geeky. And we're talking 70s. Where it wasn't a thing. It wasn't a fashion. It wasn't the cool thing. I was the only one that looked like that. I don't think there was anyone else with glasses in my classroom of all the other kids that were in my class. I don't think there was anyone else with glasses. You know, that seemed to become a thing that started happening after, more towards these later generations. But in those days, wearing glasses was not a common thing when I was growing up. You know, I remember looking around and thinking, oh, I'm the only one. You know, why am I the only one? But I don't care. I need them. Otherwise, I can't read. You know? So today I put it to you, what was it that you were focusing on? Have a really good think. What were your thoughts about yourself at the time? Were you not good enough in some way? Were you not worthy in some way? And then what happens is we go out into the world. And remember, I've said this so many times now, we are energy. And we emit that energy. It's like a frequency, like a radio station that goes out and attracts all these people that are on that frequency. are looking out for that frequency. Whatever you're thinking and feeling about yourself, you're constantly emitting out that energy, that frequency into the world. So this I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy is going out there into the world. And what happens? It attracts others that are going to make you feel not worthy, feel not good enough, because that's the frequency that you're emitting from yourself. I'm not good enough and I'm not worthy. And so these beings pick up on your energy. And your whole experience is here. Once you decide, you've taken on a belief that you're not good enough, not worthy, don't deserve love, and all the rest of it that comes with it, everything in your life shows up to give you more of that, give you more of that, give you more of that. Why? Do you know why? Because it's the experience you came to have. You came to experience not being good enough. You came to experience not being worthy. You came to experience not being loved, or that you can't be loved. And as you emit this energy, all these beautiful beings around you will show up to give you more of that and give you more of that, because that's the experience you came to have. And the moment you realize that, that that's what's been happening the whole time, that everything around you is loving you back to you. It's loving you back to you. That's the whole point. To the you that you left behind when you got rejected in your childhood. The you that you left behind, the love that you are, you left it behind. They're trying to show you that yes, you are worthy. Yes, you are good enough. Yes, you do deserve. And it's not that you deserve love. They're trying to remind you that you are love. Not you are loved. Notice I never say that. I say you are love. You are this beautiful energy that is in everything. The energy of love that gives you life in every moment. That beautiful breath that comes into you. Feel that love, because that is what you are made of. How can you be unworthy of something you are made of? How is that possible? It's like the ocean saying, I'm not wet. But it's made of water. That's what you're saying. You're the ocean and you're saying, I'm not wet. But you're made of water. Of course you're wet. You're made of love. Is what you are. And all these experiences of not being worthy, of not being good enough, of not deserving, they're just your human experiences that you came to have. They're not who you are. The moment you realize that, your energy will change. The energy that you send out will change. The moment you start to remember, I am love. I am the love. The one and only. And you can exchange that word, the word love. I am life. I am spirit. I am God. I am the universe. I am whatever you want to call it. It doesn't change what it is. It's still the same energy that gives life to everything out there, that gives you life, that gives you your breath. It's the same energy. Call it whatever you want to call it. They're just words. It doesn't change what it is. You are that. Even if you've forgotten. Right, my darlings? You are love. Above all, you are love. I am love. Say that to yourself and see how that feels. I am love. L-O-V-E. I am the love. I am the love. I am the universe having a human experience. And this universe is in everything. It's in everybody. All right, my darlings. I love you guys. I am love. Say that to yourself today. That's your mantra for the day. I am love. I am love. I am love, baby. I am love. That's it all day. I am love. Oh, yeah. I am love. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. And today, we are love. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All day. We are love. Bye for now.